Well, hello! I'm Metomia, and today we're playing Touhou the Karmic Scale, a fangame that is not actually a Tamaku fangame, but instead a fangame based on the Binding of Isaac, a game I have never played but I really wanted to play, and I found this fangame while looking for other ones, and I don't know, I just like the pixel art, so I really wanted to try it. So yeah, let's just get to it. The lore. Marisa is missing. She was last seen heading into a strange dungeon that appeared overnight, filled with corrupted magic and restless spirits. As against Sokyo's Shrine Maiden, it falls to you to find her before it's too late. But something is wrong. The deeper you go, the more your actions seem to tip an unseen scale. The balance of karma is shifting. Will you walk the path of virtue or embrace the darkness? Alright. So, I have practiced the game a little bit, but I'm still not very good at it, so this is going to be interesting. So far, the only difference between normal and easy is that you get more lives in normal. So I just need to be careful. Especially I need to be careful with this green fairies. Each fairy has like a different type of attack or behavior. Like for example, the gray ones don't actually shoot, they just move around. So yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, of course. Okay. So you can actually use items you find, or well, potions you find along the dungeon, but they are very RNG, so you don't really know what will happen. Over there is the boss, so wait, I need to explore more. I just love the little Reimu pixel art, like look at her, she's so cute. Also, I love shooting while moving. Also, I'm recording this on the day the second anniversary stream of Undertale is happening. So like, I'm sorry if I don't speak too much, I'm just concentrating on that. Like, all I can think about right now is like Undertale. So, okay, this is the main mechanic of the game. You actually get items that are good or bad, and they tip the scale. So, which leads to different endings. So, I don't know which ending will I go for. I'll just try to survive, so let's go for this right now. Nothing goes to waste. Now I can just collect hearts. Around here, let's see. Also, there's a store which you can buy, which is really useful. Speed and damage up, fire rate down. I prefer it that way. A trade-off, but a fair one. Okay, I'll admit I have never played the Binding of Isaac, but I don't think I will be very good at it because I already struggle with this one. Okay, now time for the bosses. Let's see which one I get. Because yeah, the bosses are randomized. There's 5 bosses and 5 enemy. Okay, wait. Okay, as I was explaining, there's 5 floors we need to reach Marisa. In each floor ends with a boss, but the bosses are randomized, so you don't know which one you'll get. And some of them are fumos, which is really funny. So yeah, that. And also, even though this is not a Zanmaku fangame, the Binding of Isaac is still like a bullet hell in some sense, so I still need to dodge, and it's really useful because I have my hitbox here, like this little white dot in the center of Reimu, that's my hitbox. So yeah, let's see. HP up and lock up. Thanks, I really needed that. It stays oddly electric. I really needed that because, oh my god, do I suck at this. I need all the hearts I can get. Ow. Okay, second item room. You will always get one of these. Oh, another damage up. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Plus 1 empty heart, plus blue HP, higher chance to find consumables. I will actually choose the Celestial Rations. That will completely tip the scale and I won't be able to choose another ending besides the good ending or like the heavenly ending. So yeah, but I really need to survive, so let's go with that. Like look, the scale has been tipped towards good, and now I have a halo. But I have enough too many hearts, so I'll take it. Now every time I take one of these coffins, I will actually just get good items or neutral ones. I don't really mind that. The evil items are more like more centered towards like doing damage and stuff, while the heavenly ones are about like collecting and keeping yourself alive. Let's see. Fire speed down, of course. Also, the fangame has a good a good selection of items. Of course, speed down. They have many items. I think it was 38, if I remember correctly. I think it's really cool. I don't know. I just like these fangames that have like. Okay, wait. I need to be careful. I hate these green fairies. They shoot so many bullets, and also, you can't shoot them through these walls unless you have like a special item for it. Let's see. Speed down, of course. Okay, I need to be careful because I usually just rush into the room and get hit by something. Also, these gray fairies that just move randomly, I hate them. Also, the music of this fangame might be a little bit repetitive, but I still find it cute. It's a simple tune, but like, it's charming. Ooh, more luck. I think luck determines how likely it is for you to find something when you break like an item. It probably is a mechanic in the Binding of Isaac, but I really don't know. I wouldn't know. Okay, aside from fumos, you can also fight these big fairies, which have different attacks depending on which color they are. And also they summon the fairies that match their color, so I really hate that we're fighting the red ones. Ow. Done. However, still you need to kill the fairies that remain here. And also, when you finally tip the scale, it seems you don't get as much items. you don't get an item after beating a boss. I don't know if that's a glitch or like it's meant to be that way, but okay. Next floor. I don't remember which floor we are right now, but it's okay. Also, you need to be careful with two things that you might ignore. Reimu, even though her hitbox is small, her like overworld sprite is like big. Like look at this. She can cross this even though it completely looks like she does. She has a big head. So yeah, if you're trying to get away from an attack, you need to be careful not to do this. And also, your money or stones, whatever, the things you use to buy items at the store, if they get to 10, you will actually lose all of them and instead getting a random bonus on one of your stats. So yeah, you need to be careful not to pick too many of them because you will lose them. Like look, now I can only get good items or like whatever. Lunar Brew. Okay, let's go to the store and spend some of my coins, seeds. I don't really know what they are. Ugh. Ooh, more damage. In each floor, there seems to be like a store, and there's always a store, a room with a coffin, and the boss room. So like, it's always good to collect the money you find. Also, I'm still not adapted to shooting with the arrow keys. Like, usually I'm used to shooting with C, so I'm also not adapted to that. Like, I wouldn't survive in actual Binding of Isaac. I would suck so much. But it's okay. I'm having fun. Like, there's many fan games that are not that Maku fan games in the Touhou fandom that I think they really need to be played as well. They are cool. So I really want to try something else. And also to take a break from Damaku because oh my god, sometimes I like Damaku, but sometimes it's too many time practicing a stage. Not for me because like I also don't practice too much, but still. It's fun to have a shorter and not really Damaku game. You still lose a life if you get hit, so and you still need to dodge bullets, but it's different. Maybe I'll try some other fan games in the future. Okay, third boss. Another fairy. Ow. Wow, relax. Also, the boss team actually slaps. I like it. on. Yay! Yeah, I don't get a coffin after like tip the scales. That's sad. But I have enough money to like buy items. Also, now we are on the other side of the... Now we're actually playing on the... Oh my god, words! Now we are on the second half of the dungeon. There's like 2 stages, 2 floors left before we reach Marisa, so now the music changes, which I really like. I like music changes in stages. Ow! I told you I really needed those hearts. I don't care if I need to tip the scale, but I really needed to survive. Oh my god, let's see. Oh, more luck. I'll take it. I will not be taking that because I will lose my money. Speed down, no thanks. I'll leave this behind if I really need the money. And done. Okay, the boss is... Oh, damage up. Thank you. The boss is ahead, but I really want to explore because I will need as many items as possible because, trust me, I can fumble this so hard in like a few seconds. I'm not taking any chances. Also, I was checking the... I was checking the popularity poll of this year, and one thing I was surprised about is how much the stage 3 of Touhou 6 remains in like one of the most beloved songs in the franchise. I really like it. Like, it is the first Touhou song I like because I started playing with Touhou 6 and then I was liking it so far, but the music wasn't hitting with me until I reached the stage 3, which has an amazing song. So like, I really understand why people like it so much. More damage! And speed down, speed down, more speed down. What's this? Speed down. More luck. We have 6 of luck. 0 leaves. And more luck. Nice. We are the lucky... Oh my god, words. I can't pronounce them. Luckiest Shrine Maiden. Wait, no. Wrong room. Does this count as a dungeon crawler? I have never played one of those, so I don't really know. Okay, next boss. Another fumo! I love it. Ow. Also, the fumos, yes, they have different attacks. Overall, as different as can be. Which I really enjoy. Yes, I love that they say fumo. I was thinking of getting a fumo because fumos are... Okay, they are very basic, to be honest, plushies. But I think the magic of fumos is that there's one for each of your favorite Touhou character. So if you really want like a fumo of Yuka Kazami or Tsukasa or Alice, my favorite characters, you can actually get them. I think that's really cute. Because trust me, sometimes you want merch of one character, but there's none. Like, one of my favorite characters from a movie is these Nox from Mad Max. Like not the original Mad Max, like the one that is like super cool and they are on a truck. Oh my god, I can't play movies. Okay, one of the Mad Max movies, one of the characters named Nox, he has like so little merchandise. There's like one action figure of him and that's it. So like sometimes you want merch from a character but there's none available. So yeah, sometimes it's that frustrating. So I think that's the magic of fumos, that each character can get a different... Each character gets one, or well, each character gets a fan-made one, which eventually turns into a real one because people want to make money. So yeah, I'm really hoping... I haven't checked if someone has made a fumo of Nina Watari, like the Touhou 20 extra stage boss. She looks cool. She's a cool character. Ah, I wasn't checking. I lost my money. Ow. More speed down. Also, the dungeon gets bigger and bigger as you make progress, which I really like. Actually, now that I think about it, where did fumos came from? I don't know their origin. Like, I just knew that one day the fandom was like obsessed with them, and I understood because they are cute and stuff, but I never really know who was the first fumo. Like, what's the origin? Like, someone must have came up with the design, I guess. Or maybe fumos are like just versions from another franchise, and the Touhou fandom just adopted that. I don't know. I will probably Google it later. Okay, we got a nice build. We have enough damage and lives, but I really would appreciate getting more. Ow. Ow! See? You can lose 2 lives just like that. Because you get cornered in these rooms, and Reimu has a big head so she can move. And there was nothing in this room. I just wasted a lot of life for nothing. There's something down here. Item room. Please give me a heart. Give me a heart. What is this? Piercing needle shot. Oh, this is actually good. Now your attacks pierce enemies. Get closer. And done. Please, I need a heart. Oh my god. I will go to the store. Let's see if I have enough money. But I really need like a heart or something. I didn't left any around here. It doesn't seem to be the case. Whoa. Oh, that's actually useful. Another life. Now if only I can find hearts. None here? No, I didn't leave any behind. Okay, 6 hearts against Marisa. I may be able to do it. Ooh, another one. Nice. Okay, here we go. You're not the same Reimu I know, are ya? You're under the influence of evil spirits, Marisa. You should have known this was coming. You're acting like you're so much better, but really all you're doing is erasing what you don't like. If that's what it takes to cleanse you, then so be it. We are Angel Reimu! Ow. Ow! Marisa, stop! I'm going to die! No! No! Ah. Well, I'm actually going to end the video here because that was painful to watch. Now I have my self-esteem crushed. Like, I have beaten her before, but like with a more OP build. But that was it. The ending is not too much. She just says one dialogue after you beat her and that's it. But I really enjoyed this fan game. It was a nice change of pace from having to dodge bullets constantly. Well, that wasn't much of a change of pace. I still had to dodge bullets, but I still enjoy it. That's the point. And also, yes, Reimu turns into an angel if you have the good scale. Like, if you tip the scales towards the good, she turns into an angel. If you have the scale tip into evil, she turns into a demon. And if it's like regular, a good balance, then she just remains normal. And you get like a neutral ending, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and play this fan game. I'm sure you can actually beat it, unlike me. But yeah, bye.